Namaste, beloveds. This is my second video of the day. The second one in Winds of Revelation. I've got my sage and it is burning. And I just want to say, um, we as a species have got to start acknowledging each other. We've got to start seeing each other. We've got to start acknowledging each other. We've got to start seeing each other. We've got to start saying, I see you. I see your struggles. I see your love. I see your gifts. I don't judge you. I don't have to get you. I don't have to understand you. I just have to allow you to be you. And as a mother, as a grandmother, as a woman, that's sometimes very hard to do. And we have to step back. As a mama, it is the hardest thing in the world to step back and allow your children to fall down. Allow them the scrapes and the scratches. Or in my case, the busting your head down to the white meat, okay? As my mama said, used to say I used to do all the time. We have to get to a place where we recognize our own patterns, our own beliefs, our own thoughts about ourselves. It is time to be selfish to the point that you're analyzing yourself. You're visiting your thoughts, your ways of knowing. Whatever is taking place, everything is getting ready to intensify. Emotional things are getting ready to intensify. Spiritually, things are getting ready to intensify. And this video is to help those who struggle with doubt, to help those who struggle with feelings of aloneness. It's also to help those who feel stuck. Excuse me. Find your center. Be still. Sit with your feet planted flat. Put your hands on your thighs. Head and back straight. Close your eyes if need be. And draw the strength of the ancestors through the soles of your feet, up through the earth. Even if you're on the third floor, energy travels. All you have to do is direct it and allow it and tell it where to go. Tell it you want it to go through the soles of your feet. You want it to travel up your ankles, up your calves, up to your thighs, up to your coccyx, up to your butt, up your spine, all the way up to your medulla oblongata. You want your pineal gland to be opened. You want your kundalini energy to flow. Ask that your heart is open, because it is out of the heart that our true desires manifest themselves. It is the heart that opens and allows and creates. The mind may dream it, but the heart gives it life, breathes life into it, calls it forth. And it calls it forth whether it's good for you or not. And it's not about good or bad, it's about a lesson. And that lesson is to teach you to be able to step into your highest self, to be able to become one with your greatest strength and your greatest knowing and your original patterns. And that is so important. Understanding who you are as an original. That yes, you have your family's DNA. And yes, you have everything that makes you human. But you also have access to the invisible, to the unknown, to what mankind has been calling for centuries, the mysteries. And those mysteries are things that will guide you if you truly want to experience them and to know them. You have to ask. You have to be open. Something isn't just going to be given to you if you're not ready. Your highest self knows itself. And it knows when you're ready and when you're not, when you're bluffing. You can't fake the funk with your highest self. You really can't. That's one thing you can't lie to. That's one thing you can't pretend about. I have a lot of friends online, and I have a few in reality, in this real world. And I say this to say this. A lot of times our friends define us. They define where our sympathies go, where our mind are, what we're vulnerable to, what we attract and what we draw to us, what we want to fix, what in ourselves, what we want to experience vicariously. We do it sometimes through our friends. We do it through our children. We do it through our family. And a lot of times it takes the form of judgment because we know of no other way of how to say, what are you doing? Or that's different. Or I don't understand that. Teach me, show me. Instead it comes up, what the hell are you doing? WTF? OMG? It comes out as judgment. And that judgment immediately shuts off, silences, closes that person's center of creativity, if that person allows it. We have to get to a place where we no longer allow people to shut us down. I am responsible for the way I feel about me. I am responsible for the way I know me to be, for the way that I act, for what I say, for what I agree to, for what I stand for whom I love, for who I allow to love me. I am responsible for that. And I am responsible for my interactions with the earth, with the animals, with the humans, with the plants, with the air and the ether and space and the universe. And I'm a part of it all. And in knowing that, there is unity, there is strength, there is wisdom, there is connection, there is a bond there is a seal. And again, I don't know how far I can go over with YouTube, so this is going to be the end of this video. So thank you for listening. How many more of these? We'll see.